afternoon, and it's time again for another Champions Cup Season 21 playoff round 2 match. And today we're going to be looking at Dr. Flu's men. What's a Nagel team coached by Sparky against G2, who is coached by Hirio, who obviously is probably one of our best pro elf coaches on the Ps4, so it should be a good game. So far, we've had 3 games so far. So the champion, Projecki, with his Wood Elves, he's never been beaten in the playoffs ever when he's played Wood Elves. So he's going for the hat-trick with them. He got it done against Wheelie's humans. Crazy game, that one. Basically, the Wood Elves ended up beating the living daylights out of the humans for a 2-0 win. Helsinki Verikulo, that is Torre. Very good top coach of the PS4. He beat ex-champion Shod's Wood Elves Tears in a 2-1 upset. I know a lot of people were fancying them Wood Elves to go quite far. And then last night on Wheelie's Twitch channel, we saw my own the Rebel Orcs get it done against Asher's Dark Fist Amini Kislev 2-1. And there's 3 games done so far. So Dr. Flu's men we're going to have a look at now against G2. And then after that, tonight we have How I Play Lizards. That's good old Killsy, or Cammy as he's probably known to others, against Old Dwarfs Are Dead. That's Case Dwarfs with no claw. And that's like Hezio's team. I'm still waiting to find out about this game and that game. I know Pimp Master wants to play on Sunday, that game. If Gary can do that, I'm not sure. This game, I don't know when that's game played. But this game, sometime on Saturday. Rats of Mercy versus V-Powers Chaos. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to the game. Game should be kicking off any minute now, but let's quickly have a look at both the teams. Let's see where they are. Well, there's Dr. Flu's men. So it's a Nagel team. And, you know, Sparky is really well known for one major thing. And that's his dice. Anyone I speak to, when I'm trying to get information on Sparky, everyone says, you want to see this guy's dice, they're amazing. And if that's the case, he should annihilate the Pro Elves if he has good dice. I mean, he's got, what, 7 Mighty Blow? That's a lot of Mighty Blow. Obviously, his next opponent, if Nagel did get through, they don't want players like this guy here getting an MVP or getting 2 casualties because they don't want to see any claw. At the moment, with no claw, it's pretty safe. But, you know, oh man. So yeah, you don't want to be seeing any claw, do you, really? No claw, don't get any level ups. Security Gate. Yeah, 21 wins, 5 draws, 9 losses. You know, it's his first ever playoffs. So to get a win against a decent high elf team coached by Rostov in the first round was a big bonus for him. And he's got another good chance. And again, it is against another elf team in pro elves. Hirio is no slouch. He knows the time of day with them. See if I can find his team before we go to the pitch. There he is. So Guitar 1590 TV. See what's left with him. So he's got squad of 11. So this is what you get. Nothing fancy. 1590 TV. Yeah. Alright, innit? A nice agility 5 lineman. Hey, Rob. Good morning, buddy. So yeah, I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? Look, you know. I think basically, and nobody likes to be tipping their team. When I've asked people about this, Hirio seems to be the slightly better coach, but Sparky gets hot dice. So, who are you backing? The better coach or the guy who rolls hot dice? I'm going to go with the guy who rolls hot dice in Sparky because he's got too much Mighty Blow. So, let's have a look. There's my Rebel Orcs. Proud to be a member of Rebel. Love Rebel. Let's have a look then. See if they're not there yet. Let's see if I can find on my Discord, see if they've set off yet. Let's have a look. Just starting now. Right, okay, cool. So, It's just a case of following and waiting. I don't know, Rob. I don't know. I think in the long run, the good player got to get it done, hasn't he? I mean, I haven't played Sparky much, but when I have, I do remember tearing my hair out a lot of the times. Think, God, if I could roll dice like that, I would be like, 10-time champion or some shit like that, as you always think to yourself. But, he did some good stuff to Sparky. I'm expecting him to do well. And I think with the Pro Elves, he's got no bench. That's what worries me. Ooh, here we go. We're going in. One thing I didn't check was the TV values if one of them's a lot higher than the other. But I think with the Pro Elves, oh god, no bench against all that mighty blow. Don't care how good you are, but they're not Wood Elves, are they? So we'll see. We'll see. We're getting in now. It could be. I don't know. Let me know who you think will win. I'm gonna go for Sparky because he's got so much mighty blow, and you'd expect enough will land to make mincemeat out of the Pro Elves. But Hero's a good. He's regarded as one of the best on the PS4 in playing Pro Elves. So he's used to coming up against these sort of teams. And obviously, don't forget the Disturbing Presence as well. So we will have a look. And it looks like... Right, what we got? So basically, Hero's got a Babe. And by the looks of it, that's all for inducements. Unless there's a star player out there, what I can't see. Nope. So the Nagel got a bench. So that's good. And here comes a kick. So right into it. Here we go then. Oh, and it's just an extra reroll for Dr. Flu. So nothing exciting. The +1 fame factor kicked in there. And that's why I got it. So what can the Profs do? Can they get themselves a few removals early doors? Because that would be beautiful. And one thing this Nagel team doesn't have is tackle. Not much tackle. I think they've got one tackle out the full lot. I'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, it looks like one tackle. I'll switch to the side so we're behind the ball carrier. Jelly far piece there. So the armor hold so far, you'd like to get one of these off. And obviously there's no mighty blow at all on the Pro side. Oh, got double power there. See, the problem he's going to have is there's a big, massive beast of Nagel there. He's just going to just park himself right here, isn't he? He's got to move this guy out the way. He can't stay there. Unless you want him to be attacked by a beast. It's your call, really. No. Smart call. So, who will get through to round 3? The quarterfinal stage. The €100 stage, isn't it? Whoever wins in the quarterfinals gets €100 for the last time. Last time will be cash to win in the playoffs. So what's he gonna do? Interested, he's gone for the movement 7 Lan elf. I'm not exactly loving that, I'll be honest. I'd rather a blodge piece have it. Not that it did me any good really yesterday, because my blodge piece ever kept getting powered. But I think he'd feel a lot safer on a... He's probably maybe thinking of the speed, but... Well, I played Kislevs yesterday. They had no tackle, but by Jove, they could power like shit. One die in my blitzer, my blodger, no problem. Pow. I mean, luckily I still won 2-1, but frustrating. Right, so surely you would think this beast is just going to park itself here. Right, so Sparky's going for the tackle piece, and now wrong with that. Alright, let's see how good this AV7 of the Pro Elves is. Uh-oh. Oh, heart in the mouth time there. I'm trying to remember who plays the winner of this game. I can't remember now. Terrible, really. Should have checked. I think the Pro Elves have got a good chance of winning it if they can keep enough players on the ball. Hey, Death Ball, how you doing, buddy? The problem is they've got no bench. And anyone who knows me knows I hate having any team with no bench. Even dwarfs and orcs, you know, I've got to have at least one player. I've got to have 12, at least. Right, so the Beast, for some reason, he stayed back. So maybe he's thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna have my Beast stuck on 3 players because I've only got 2 of them on there. But the way I see it, if your Beast is holding 3 players up, that's bloody good value. Might not have done it because he has 2 rows on there as well, maybe. I don't know. So this is Sparky's first attempt in the playoffs. So it was good that he won on his debut in the playoffs. That's good. If he wins this one, he's into the quarterfinals with a chance to win €100. And Hirio's been in quite a few times. Has been in the playoffs. I don't think he's got too far though. He's come up with some horrific matchups. Right, this would be typical if he broke AV9 arm after not being able to break AV8, but nope. Be interesting to see as well what the Pro Elves do here. Do they want to score quick or not? I mean, personally myself, although you know I'm not a Pro Elf player, I would be trying to just stay back. I see a lot of players just score quick with like teams like Wood Elves and Pro Elves and stuff like that, but then all you see on the other end is the other team get the ball safe and just cage up. So I don't see why you'd want to score quick. You know, because the ball retrieval on this team isn't great. These Pro Elves, unless you get a blitz. Or he fails to pick the ball up and you pinch it off him, but... And if Sparky don't put any pressure on you, then why would you want to move up? You know? I don't know what you guys would do. Would you guys want to try and score early? Get some scoreboard pressure on? Personally, I think I'd be just stalling. Right, so the Beast is now on the move. So he's tagged 2 of them up. And it's interesting as well, isn't it? I mean, he's got this guy who basically is a nobody. Why isn't the thrower getting the ball? You know, but surely him, especially with disturbing presence around, you know, you may end up having to throw in disturbing presence, so that +1 for accurate would be really important. I don't get that at all. It's not like this guy was a couple of points off, or a TD off, or something like that, or 4 points off. Then I could understand it in a way he's maybe trying to level up, although that's always dangerous in a knockout game. But why he's got it, I have no idea. Answers on a postcard. Maybe one of you guys can tell me, but I don't have a clue. Is he going to blitz that guy? What is he going to do? So yeah, he's going to base it with the strength 4. I guess he's just trying to, I don't know, try to tag a few players and try and make him roll a couple of 1s if possible, or a 1 just to better reroll. Yeah, I sort of got that, Def. But obviously, there's a good chance he could be handing off in disturbing presence. That's the only problem. Yeah, that's a -2 in the handoff. And obviously he's got tentacles. And that's probably why Sparky's gone for the tentacle piece. Because, you know, put the tentacles on the thrower. Because maybe he's thinking like you there. That maybe that's what he's thinking of. Oh, this is a reroll. This is Sparky reroll territory, probably. Or is he going to be... Oh, no. Well done, Sparky. I was expecting him to throw one of them rerolls then. Very well done, sir. So... Yeah, personally, I mean, way up. We've got a foul coming in. Interesting. Oh, well, there we go. That was an interesting foul. Because it wasn't even his data player. I mean, he was fouling a decent piece. But, I don't know, I don't think I like that foul at all. I think I'd have liked to have got the numbers as well before I start doing a bit of that. Because at the end of the day, like we saw in the Wheelies humans game against Projectors Dark Elves, Wood Elves, the Wood Elves outnumbered the humans, so it was game over. And I think if the Pro Elves end up outnumbering the Nurgle, it's basically game over as well. Interesting is basing up there though. Wow, okay. This handoff's coming up to the Agility 5 piece. It looks like he's going to try and score early. This is a throw, isn't it? Sure is. There you go. Have that. Thanks very much. TD. 1-0. Easy as that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't play elves very much. But when I played elves and I played rats, especially with rats, I had this bad habit when I first started playing. We're going back a bit now. I had a habit going, I must go really early. You know, get the TD real early. And it was my record was a bit alright, but not brilliant. And then I decided to think, you know what? Well, let's use composure and take our time. And then my records got a lot better with them because obviously what I was doing is giving my opponent like maybe 2 10s, 3 maximum, and then I could stall them quite easily. But when you're giving an opponent, even though they are slow like Nurgle, 6 10s, if he gets a bit of attrition early does, what he could quite easily do because he's going to have 3 Mighty Blow hits and then a blitz with Mighty Blow as well, then all of a sudden, you know, to me now you're basically backing yourself to... defend for like 14 10s. That's a long time to defend. And you've got no bench. You've got no... There's no, I don't know, person on this Pro Elf team I say, oh yeah, he'll get the ball for you. He'll get the ball loose. You know? You know. And, you know, I mean, I suppose Wood Elves are a bit different, but... me personally, if I was a Prolfs and the limited pressure he had on me, I would have just stalled it out or tried to stall it till turn 8. I mean, there's no wizard involved, so it seemed pretty safe to me. I mean, obviously, if he gets defense blitz now, gets the ball back. Fair enough, but it's 14 10s though. 14 10s. To either A, stop him from scoring to win the game, but now he's left himself open to a 2-1 grand. And he was under no pressure at all. I can understand if he was under pressure and things were going wrong, but the only removal we actually had was sending off. Yeah, but he hasn't even got kicked, has he? So he's hoping for a lucky scatter. And it is an agility 4 Pest to go at the back as well. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, like I say, I don't play elves a lot, although percentage-wise, if you're one of those big percentage-wise fans, I think I'm pretty decent in Sea Ladder with them. But I just think scoring early, I just don't like it. I think you should have held it. But who knows? Obviously for the Nagel, it's good that he hasn't got kick. It's a Brucey bonus. Yeah, and this is a nice brave call. I like this call in a way. It might blow up in his face, but he's got 3 blodgers on the LAN. So it's a bit of a risk, but there's more chance of them not going down. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, he'll love that. Especially if he catches this on a 3+. Here we go. Rolls a 6. Get him in the cage. Lock him down. Thanks for coming, Pro Elves. It's all over. That's how it should be now. Obviously, we know Blood Bowl isn't that easy. But I'll tell you what, if I was a Nagel coach now, I'd be like, please no defense blitz. Please no defense blitz. And then to see that and catch it, I'd be like, oh my god, that is so awesome. Now he's got that safe. He now needs to try and get rid of a few of these. Because he obviously, the only thing I can see what the Pro Elves are going to try and do is a screen. But again, if he's going to screen off, it just proves yet again he should have, stalled more. But anyway, there you go. There's Dodge kicking in there. And this is a smart play from Hirio. I like this a lot. It's a risk because obviously these are some of his best players. But as you can see, Dodge is saving him here. So a real ballsy player. He knows he can't really afford to lose players. So he's thinking, you know what? There's no tackle really on the pitch. And I'm going to do this and annoy the living daylights out of him. What's the chances the one without any mighty blow will probably get the power? Right, okay. Whoa, I didn't expect that. Where did that come from? Tell you what though, boom! Have a bit of that. Wow, I didn't see that blitz coming from, not on that player. I was just thinking myself, I thought, oh, maybe you should have pushed him away. And then probably blitzed this guy on this guy, because he's the sidestepper. But in the end, he hasn't. That's a... Oh, God. Is that a mistake? What's he going to do? Because if it hits him, he can even go there. Oh, the Beast of Nagel does his job. So now here we go. We're going to see the cage form. And I'm really excited to see how Hirio deals with this now. Because this just looks like an absolute nightmare. Oh, he's got 4 rerolls, so he can do that again. Where's he going to put his sidestepper? You sort of probably wouldn't go there now because the beast is there, so he'll go out, and he does. DP's not in action, there's nothing to stamp. And it's going to be interesting now what Hirio does here, because I've got this feeling he's going to just screen. You know? Yeah, I would have eaten it. The only reason I probably wouldn't have done is because I've got 4 rerolls. That's the only reason I could think of to reroll that. And this is the other thing as well. He's left his best player out here. No, you don't do that. when you could make him. And there you go. Boom! Oh, that could have been massive. And it's little things like that what can lose your games. No, I like to say a lot of times it's just your interpretation what people would do. I could only, I mean, usually you'd let that go, but because you had 4 rerolls, think, oh, you know what? I'll throw it. I might get lucky. Obviously, when you have something like 2 rerolls, there's no way you're rerolling that. And here we go. Here comes the screen. This is exactly what we expected. But the good thing about having a Beast of Nergal is you can manipulate this. So, like, he could be marking 3 or 4 by himself. You know? All you have to do is bust one of these Pro Elves out the way. Although... what's happening here? Well, Hirio scored early, and he didn't have to score early. Oh, it's Sparky. The Great Dice Lord. Yeah. I did at the beginning of the stream. I know most people are in at the early part of the stream, and I was saying, you know, you've got Hirio's probably the better coach by what I've heard, and then you got Sparky, who is well known for his dice. Yes, we are watching a 14-turn elf stall. I mean, to be fair to Sparky, he hasn't had his dice yet. He tried a foul, what was a bit of a crazy foul, but and he got sent off. And he's really struggled. But it's only turn 4. I haven't played Sparky much, but when I have, I've ended up ripping my hair out. Because he never seems to fail anything when he plays. Me only... Yeah, it was Hirio's draft, yeah. It was Hirio's draft. The only saving grace I have is a lot of Sparky's done it to a lot of players more than me. I'd love to have seen Spark against Killsay, that'd be hilarious. That would be the Battle of the Dice Lords. Who do you... Project, I didn't check. Who do you play next? Who's your potential matchup? Oh, he scarred you. Okay, if you had to play Sparky or Groovy, which one would you play against, Projecki? Which one would you play against? Here comes the blitz anyway. Oh, that's a bit ballsy. The one die. Does enough though, and he's still got 3 rerolls, so you know, hey. Oh, of course. Well, you'll want the. I think the lizard. Well, I think the lizards will win, so you'll probably end up playing Chorfs. I think Cammy's got the strength advantage. He's against no claw. You know, Groupie. Oh God, Sparker really has traumatized you, hasn't he? Yeah, I think. Well, I think you'll do him over. I think if you get lizards, it's happy times, isn't it? Leap into the cage, punch the skink. Thanks for coming. Get into the semis. The Chorfs would be more of a problem because you know, he is a good player. Is Seg. Although he does have, or used to have a bad habit of leaving the ball carrier open a lot, and if he does that against your Wood Elves, God help him. Yeah, Gooby has that thing of like, oh yeah, you might beat me, but guess what? You'll have no team left. That's why I used to hate playing against him. He rolled gold against me all the time, Gooby. And Gooby used to apologise to me because he every time he could have played 4 games before me and he'd been beat on every single one of them, or he'd have had some really bad luck. Plays me, he's rolling gold again. Well, he hadn't had much yet so far as Sparky, to be fair to him. Look on the bright side, if Sparky gets through, we're not playing him. How's, you know. So, he's got 4 10s. So basically, 4 10s, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 GFRs. So he needs to be there. Is where he needs to be. No. He's very famous in the Champion Ladder Leagues for getting some insane dice, bless him. Yeah, everybody has plays like that. Either with Groovy, bless him, he just kills me. I've got a bit better against him, but he just rolled gold against me. Afro Chef, back in the early days, God, man, I just could do the amount of times I'd be like 1-0 up and go for the end zone after turning him over or something like that and failing the JFI. Oh man, and then he'd come back in the second half and kick me ass and it'd be 1-1 or something crazy like that. But Afro Chef, good lad. I could never get it done against him. And then one time I did win him, and then I started winning him a bit more. So maybe that's what you need to do. Win him, and then you might be all good again. Right. This beast has got to behave because he's got to start tagging a few of these players now. Oh, here's a pow. Right, so he needs his Mighty Blows to start working now. Oh, just a stun. He'll wanted more from that. Now, if he's going to go down the flank, do you put your beast there, or do you keep him next to your Mighty Blow guy? One player. Oh, that takes some doing. Right, so the beast has been really well behaved. I'm jealous. Oh, and here comes a blitz, and the thrower's getting it. Can the Mighty Blow do something better this time? No, it can't. But the powers are starting to come. The Sparky dice are starting to nicely warm up for him now. They started off pretty cold, but now they're just starting to get a bit of momentum. And that's bad news for Hero fans. Bear me, just got loads of messages come flying up at me. He's not going anywhere though. He's not going anywhere. Is the Nagel? Here comes a dirty player. His last foul sending off. Will this one be any better? No. I mean, wasn't that play stunned anyway? Maybe he's just desperate to try and get some off the pitch. The only problem going down the flank is, I mean, Projectile will probably tell us because obviously he's a Wood Elf master, but it's a lot easier for the Wood Elves to screen, isn't it? Sorry, the Wood Elves, these Pro Elves to screen. But the Beast it could do his job here, could do a bit of favour. But again, he's only tagging 2 of them with the Beast. He could have easily had 3, but he punched one out the way. Chili Fad getting the power in. So, who's brave enough to call it? Does the Nagel score or do they not? Who's going to be brave and tell me who thinks they'll score? At the moment, I've got to be honest, I don't think they will. They're going nowhere. You know, they're just studying some sort of quickstand or Nagel's rot. Here comes the blitz. He's not scared of rolling these ones as. That beast is a very poor beast. I mean, it's got no skills, and it's a niggle. So, not not a very good beast, really. But he's behaving well, so, you know. Let's cut him some slack. Yeah, they don't look like they got it, do they? They look like they're going nowhere. Thanks for the follow, BHR Gaming 1. Much appreciated. Yeah, kill them. Kill them all. So, you know, it's funny because we've had this big build-up of Sparky having hot dice. And we're still... Where are they? They're not here. I was expecting them to have lost 3 or 4 of them. Maybe the Bernie's curse is stronger than Sparky's dice because I tipped Sparky to win this. Because his Mighty Blow will kill him. And they're not killing anything. Oh, dear. Here we go. Ooh, is he going to reroll? No. Tell you what. I'll be honest. I think I might have done. Thing is, though, where... Right, his cage is now going to have to be on elves, isn't it? He's going to have to mark it up. Because there's just not enough space. And the thing is as well, the problem when you're into these sort of things, and obviously he's quite a slow team as well, is he hasn't got anything to spread the elves. He's not got any other sort of threats. He'll score with 3 dodges and 2. Oh, Projecki, this guy must have traumatized you for many seasons. I sort of want Sparky to play you now. Is that nasty for me? I think it'd be quite good fun. But you know, at the moment, the Bernie's curse is stronger than the dice at the moment. He's hot dice. Oh dear. Right, the beast has got to come good. He's not rolled a 1 yet. In 5 turns. Can he keep doing his good behaviour? Because it is quite important that he does. Do you think it'd be quite fitting for the first person to beat you ever in the playoffs is Sparky? Oh, look at this beast. What a beast this is. You know... He could have sacked this beast. He's got a niggle. But you know what? He's like, nah. You're one of the family, kidder. I'm going to keep you. What a hero. And he's doing very well for his master. But as we all know, there'll be one turn he desperately will not... His beast cannot let him down, and that'll be the turn he'll let him down. Looks like this could start getting messy pretty quickly. And that's the problem when you play against elves, isn't it? If you can't get the attrition, you're always going to struggle if you're a slow team. This is an interesting concoction he's doing here. See, why? No, that surely he should be there or something. He can get to that ball. He can get to that ball. That cage, I could drive the fucking... Well, sorry, I could sail the Titanic through that. Them icebergs aren't big enough. Oh, alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I would have gone for the ball. He decides he doesn't want to. Oh, I'm a bit confused with that. I was thinking, oh well, this is this is quite easy to get into there. I think I'll take the ball, thanks very much, and try and make it 2-0. But Hirio's like, you know what? Yeah, don't need it. Maybe Hirio's trying to be the entertainer and trying to make it exciting. He doesn't want to win it 2-3-0. Might be boring for you a lot. Is it? Oh, well. Not many people can say they're beating the great Projecki's Wood Elves twice in a season. And that's quite surprising considering he's got only one tackle piece. Oh, have a bit of that. Kill level 5, dancing with fresh pesting. Oh, God. Oh, wow. It was foul appearance, you reroll to a skull and pow. Yeah. Sparky's a lovable guy. I always get roped into these sort of games though, where something crazy will happen and I'll lose my shit and I'll start crying with laughter or cracking up live on stream, or you know, we'd have a normal game, but I end up seeming to get the crazy ones. And when Spark said, "Oh, please, can you announce my game?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." What's the worst that can happen? But I'm happy for him because this is his first time in the playoffs, and it's good to get new players getting in the playoffs. And you know, if he wins himself some cash, all good for him. Oh, good. I don't think I've seen you this triggered ever, and you know. I played him. Like I said, I've played him before, and you know, he does make me rip my hair. Yeah, and I agree with that death ball. Yeah, I mean, there is no scoring threat, so it's a free play, whatever you do, and that's a slight error, isn't it, from the pro elves here? There's just no. But if you're the pro elves at the moment, you're pretty happy you scored early. You've got the TD. It was a bit of a risk, but it's all good, isn't it? Yeah, Ps4, the home of the cross-platform champions. We'll get that in since the cross-platform cup's about 3 weeks away. That'll be good. Fumble, PC, PS4 and Xbox all taking each other on in a 3-week tournament. Oh, absolutely, Projecki. So, yeah. Yeah, apparently, I mean, I don't know the tabletop scene very well, but apparently we've got the world's #1 playing in the cross-platform cup, representing Fumble. Foghead or something it's called, I think. So the world's #1. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. So does that means the best Blood Bowl player ever, or currently? Yeah, where's he going with the ball? That's the thing. Is he gonna do? Is he gonna go bang bang like Project says? Go see you later, alligator, and go up here. Oh, how? Oh, God. The only thing I know about Daredevil is Kingpin, the big fat bald dude, and Daredevil is bland and he wears a really cool red uniform. What I think Netflix took off him. Like, come on, man! You gotta have the red. You gotta have the Daredevil. You gotta have the costume. And he's a lawyer. Oh, Project is building him up. Oh, he's failed it! He's failed it! There we go then. The moment of truth. To be fair, it's only 2+ this. He's done this quite well. Mordheim, oh God, we're going back a lot. Mordheim was an alright tabletop game when I played. I've actually played the computer version. I love Total War. And Space Hulk. Gotta like himself a bit of Space Hulk. But Blood Bowl's always been my main game. But I'm a big American football fan as well, so. Did he just defy then? We know real. The balls of steel. Oh, God. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't GFI for shit. Oh, there he goes! Get them dodges going in the casual 6. Oh, but then it all goes wrong. Right then. So will Projector be saying I told you to do it. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we almost. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I thought he did that quite well to Sparky. I think that was nicely played. He needs a bit of luck, though. Yeah. To be fair, though, the dodge was a 2+. So it was basically, he had that wonderful art of not rolling a 1. What I tend to struggle against. I usually casually roll 1s, especially on DFRs. Yeah, are you on about mod harm when you're on about the console game? Blood Bowl has many leagues and many tournaments and all that about. Oh, well, at least he didn't roll the double 1. Here we go. And there's the pow, the tasty pow. Now, can he get the ball safe? And then it's almost done and dusted. Well, I'd be picking the ball up. Here he comes. Oh, are we gonna just all hog around the ball instead? Well, he obviously isn't listening to Projecki. I mean, where can this guy go? So he can technically. I mean, Hirio is a brilliant Pro Elf player. You know, it basically mainly when I ever see him play, he only just plays Pro Elves and he does really well with them. But Project is still. Oh dear. I don't know, Pro. I think the Bernie's curse is too powerful. It's too powerful. I think the PS4 crowd have sold me down the river. I really do. You all saying how great his dice are. Oh well, he ain't getting the ball now. Depends where he moves him, dog. I mean, if you keep him there, then okay. But yeah, a bit disappointing with an Nagel drive. Oh yeah, we I think anyway, I think everyone moans about dice. Oh, here we go! And as always, if you can't beat them, make them fail a dodge because that always works. Swifty? Right, so. I can't wait to see how Spark is going to get himself out of this. Well, he's going to go for the carnage of a 3-die. Because why not? Well, I presume that's what he's going to do. Because he just parked him there. So this is going to be hard for him to get the ball out here. because of this person. What's he going to have to do? He's going to have to do... Well, that just makes no sense. He's going to have to come this way around. Because he can't blitz with him, because he's got to get the... He's got to go that way. What's he doing? Well, yeah, it's a Ps4 blitz, but... Well, he's got the ball right. Where's this ball going? Are we going to see some magic? Boom. Oh, there we go. There's a KO. So that's not bad. Where's the ball going, though? That's what we want to see. Oh, it's an awful, awful sky. He wanted it round... Oop, God. He wanted it this way. Round here. He can't retrieve the ball. Now. So we're now looking for removals. Now, here's another mighty blow to the face. Oh, that'll do. Another KO. He does have a babe, though. Does Hirio. So it's a 3+ to come back on. But he ain't scoring because he can't get anyone there. Can he get him through there? Well, he'd have to dodge him to the end zone. And then this guy's going to have to go through an absolute minefield. That ain't happening. And there we go. Oh, I saw one. I saw a roll of a 1 there for some KO. Someone ain't coming back. It's a pro alpha ain't coming back. Oh, 2 of them aren't coming back. So even though he had a babe, 2 are out, and he's got 1 injured. So 3 are off the pitch. So that leaves only 8 pro elves. So the 2-1 grind is definitely still on for Sparky. And with there being less pro elf players on the pitch, it should be a lot easier. Who's your money on? Are the pro elves going to win? Or are the Nagel going to come back and grind them into submission? They've only got 1 injury so far. But them 2 KOs not coming back are big. Here comes the kick. Oh, it's a blitz! Oh, but look where the ball is! Wow! That is some really good fortune there. I bet the pro saw that blitz come through and thought, oh my god, brilliant. Went for the tackle. Don't know if I would have... Well, I couldn't stand why I went for the tackle. Well, that was a scare for the Nagel. The ball, perfect where I wanted it, though. Well, we're still waiting for this beast to roll a 1. What a well-behaved beast. Oh yeah, if Deathball, if you're the Nagel player, you're definitely got to take this to overtime. Unless you get some crazy removals. I mean, we'd have to get at least 3 of them gone. Well, there's one of them. Oh God, I'd have been tempted to evaporate that. You could take the block there if you really wanted to. No, besides not to in the end. But they've got, like I said, they've got 1 more player out. He's injured, he's gone, he won't be coming back. Oh my. Ugh. That's awful. Now, this is the problem when you don't pick the ball up first, and when that happens, you know, there's still a good chance of rolling a one. This guy's got no skills at all. So, you know. Be interesting to see how he plays this now. Never nice to get dub skulls at any time, but when it's the second half and you're thinking of overtime, ugh, and you're betting a reroll like that. Can he get rid of the guard piece? Oh, it's another armor break and another injury, and all of a sudden, you know, the injuries are coming in, and this is why I tipped Sparky to win this, because his mighty blow is just getting it done, and well, he's used his apport. Yeah, I don't know. The beast up there is not too bad of a show. I don't know. He finally decides to try and look after his tackle piece, what's always nice. Here we go then. Oh, and he picks it up. All good. So the game is really finely balanced. Obviously, you know, the Pro Elves have got the lead, but Nagel got the ball and starting to get some nice attrition. You know? There's not many players left on the pitch for the Pro Elves. There's 6. I mean, is there a point now if the Pro Elf guys, like, you know, just let him have the TD and try and save these 6 players? And then you've got 2 chances to get your knockouts back. Bear in mind you've got a Babe, so it's a 3+. And then try and do them in overtime. Because I just can't see how we're going to stop him. You just don't have the tools. I don't know about you guys. And you're still going to get your 1-10 attempt. Tell you what, I'll be smashing that agility 5 piece right now. That's going to be getting it. Possibly. I just think there's not going to be enough Pro Elves left. But then again, if he gets it in overtime and the Elves have the ball, you don't need many Elves on the pitch, do you, to... I mean, how many plays did Cheney, as we know him on PS5 Media play, when he was Pro Elves against Calasimcas's Dwarfs, I think he only had 4 players. And he still scored. In overtime, did Cheney. So it can be done. And that was the time when Cheney won the Xbox Championship with Pro Elves. And that's, I think, it's the only time Pro Elves have ever won a championship. It is finally balanced, and this is good because, like, we had 1 week game yesterday. Blame Projecki for that. His team just basically won easy. My game was a nightmare first half, but I turned it around to win 2-1. Now we've got another finely balanced game, and this is what you want, don't you? Exciting games, and we're quite lucky on the PS4 to have plenty of them. A lot of them going to overtime. I think personally something crazy has to happen here for the Nagel not to score. Unless you can see any chinks what the Pro Elves can do. Yeah, but really, there's not enough players. But yeah, if he makes a mistake, you know. Oh, red die. Red die. Opens up with a red die. I mean, I'm not being funny, but if you're gonna go to red die, it might have been better to have just done a red die. Oh, he re-rolled it! Wow! I would have ate that every day of the week. But, okay. Gotta admit, I'm not liking what he's doing here. Don't know about you guys. Yeah, if you're gonna do a red die block, I mean, I suppose it probably wouldn't have mattered, but if you could have shifted this guy out of the way, could have had a one die on the ball. Yeah, if you're gonna throw a red die block, you know. Right, so another two profs again hit this time with Mighty Blow. How's the bludge? Is the bludge gonna hold? And the good thing about the beast as well is he can tag another couple of plays here as well. Oh, he's got the pow. We might have blow. This could be painful. And it is. And another KO. if I'm Pro Elves though, I'll take the KOs because I'm gonna get two chances to get the guy back on the 3+. It's the injuries I can't have. And that's why I was really surprised he bent his reroll, because you're not gonna stop him. You've got to accept you can't stop this guy unless he lets you stop him. I would be just saying, you know, I know you're maybe not great for streaming and all that stuff, but I'd be like, you know what, have your touchdown, let's just get into overtime. But I do believe some coaches do fear overtime a lot, so they'll do anything possible not to get to overtime. But all you're doing, if you're pros, is losing players. That's all you're doing at the moment. I mean, he's still got another 5-10s after this. He's just going to just waltz it down there. You know? Yeah, that reroll was a horrific one. Was I understood obviously the Nagels one, but so again, you can't reroll that. Well, yeah. But I'd have took the hits, mate. I bet him a reroll for that. And some of them were blodgers, if I remember, as well, so... And again, you know, it depends on your mindset. My mindset's already, I can't stop him. So I wouldn't even have been involved in this fight. I would have been like, I'm out of there. You know, I'm not even going to mess about with it. But he seems to want to fight it. It could. But, I don't know. Oh dear. At least it can dodge out. It does, but you're going by the extremes there. 4 players. Crikey, that is very extreme. Oh, got foul appearance now. I think personally, if I'm Nagel, I'm making a break down the right here. It's definitely open. I mean, you could maybe, I don't know, even blitz this guy, push him there, then bring him around here, make it safe here. Yeah, I think it was a mistake. I think it was a. I wouldn't have re-rolled it. But I can see Projecting saying, crikey, if I don't re-roll this, I could have no team left. So I get both ways, you know. If that was first half, we wouldn't even be talking about it. But it's because this looks like it's going to overtime. Every re-roll is going to be precious. But like Projector says, you plays them up as you know, precious. And why would you not go down this flank? It's left it open for you. It's like you can't get a better. Yeah, wrestle. Oh my god! You know what? I've only just realised that's got wrestle and not block. Oh dear. I was like, well, the Jigglypuff guy's not got wrestle. Oh dear. I have no idea because he hasn't got blodge. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but this is Sparky. This is what I think. The impression I get is why people get frustrated with him. And like things like that. He got it on his brain. He's so used to I'm hitting blodges, I'm hitting blodges, I'm hitting blodges, so I'm going to use this guy. And, there's nothing wrong with that. But like you've already pointed out, this guy had nothing. But it is what it is. He's going the right way anyway. He's going the right way. This is good. It's all nice and safe. His only question really is does he want to throw a block with the beast or not? I'm sure this guy's going to hit something. You know what? I'd probably hit the catcher. Don't know about you guys. And then it's a tricky thing if you want to throw a block here or just keep him there. He's holding two players up, isn't he? He went for the catch as well, but unfortunately the dice weren't there. Is he going to throw a block or not? Is Sparky going to resist throwing a block? And he does. He's like, you know what? Not worth it. I think that's probably the right call. Ooh, we've finally got a power on this side, or a dodge power. Bang. Have a bit of that. See, he's not giving up on this, is he? He is not giving up on this at all. It just looks futile to me. It just seems to me he's just going to lose more players. But, credit's where it's due. He ain't giving up. Tentacle says no. So he's going to be getting hit. And now to me, I would just stay put. And I'll just stamp all over. Oh, there he is over there. Oh, that's a shame. So I'd stamp all over the Jigglypuff piece. The good thing is that it can throw some blocks. It can throw a block there, and if you want an ad, you can eat that because the ball's safe. It's still going to the 310. So if you're going to hit with your beast, now would be the time. It's still going with the wrestle piece. And again, he's got it. Don't matter. For once, the armor doesn't break. So he can reposition this now up here, can't he? Right up here, right in the middle. Them squares, corner would be nice, I think. Just there. Happy days. And the beast yet to roll a 1. What a superstar that guy is. Right, where's he off to? He's off on his jollies there. Has he made it so he's at the GFI now? Or is he going to go there? Yeah. I can't remember, is my honest opinion. I can't remember who he plays next. But still, he's still quite far away from getting that thing. But yeah, I'm sure he's got another piece who's about 4 XP away from leveling up. Would have been a better bet. Him, yeah, this guy. If you want to claw, we're going to see a foul coming in, but not by the DP though. Last time I tried this without the DP, he got sent off. Oh, and he gets him! He's going to get sent off, but that's a good trade. A rotter for the throw with a -1 armor. Oh, Bob the Nauseous is sent off. He must be sick of being sent off. Boom, boom. But he gets his job done. That's a great trade. Now, what can the Pro Elves do? That's the thing, isn't it? Not much. He's not giving up. He's I don't know about you guys. I'd have been like, you can have the TD. I'm not even gonna fight you for it. That doesn't help either. Because I mean, unless I'm missing, I mean, there's no way you're gonna stop him with 2 elves up here. I'm sorry. I mean, the beast could even tag the sidestepper, so he's out of the. He's, you know, you could move him wherever, then bring him to there. That then blocks him off, and then just go down here, kick that in, and everything's good. Although I'm still waiting for this. I'm still waiting for this beast to roll a 1. He's yet to roll a 1. We're now on to 10-14. But yeah, at the end we'll see who obviously the play against, because I can't remember off the top of my head. He's not in my bracket. That's all I know. And again, he's going for this wrestle piece. Maybe he's just thinking, well, as long as I get the ball down, play down. I don't know. So your beast stays put now. I mean, you know, he's taking his time. When he decides to move his beast to tag, okay, that's fair enough. So he's really making hard work of this. I think he's still going to be alright, but it does look like he's making hard work of this. This looks a lot harder than it should be. Or it might just been a bit melodramatic. But, I mean, we did say this when he's got to be 14 10s of stalling. You know, the chances of you not letting him at least score 1 TD was always going to be tough. No bench, AV7 against loads of Mighty Blow. You know, he was asking a lot. Let's see what happens now. Oh, he just gets right out of the bases where... And this is what he probably should have done about 4 turns ago. Run away. It's cost him a reroll. It's cost him players. But for what? He never looked like getting the ball at any stage in this half. Oh, where's he going now? Well, he's going to dodge and blitz the data player, isn't he? That's what he's going to do. Can he get a removal? Any removal is good for the Pro Elves. And there we go. And he KOs Hop the Decayed. He's not a good. He's not a good game, that lad. And at least he's got one KO'd. But again, it's a 4+, but he'll get 2 attempts to try and get it back. It's a case now of just smashing this agility 5 piece now, I guess. No, he's not looked like doing that, has he? That's the thing. He's not tried to do anything. And like I said, all he's done is lose players because of it. So long as Sparky just stays where he is, he's all right. Just don't move. Why he's going for this? I just don't get this. I'm sorry. This really is poor play. This is really poor play. You know, you've got a guy here who is 4 XP off from getting claw if you want it. Why? I can understand if it's a blodger, but it's not a blodger. And now what's he going to foul with? What are you doing? Are you going to foul with Pestigo? Surely not. Yeah, and this is it. He's you can't. He's got to get himself out of this bad habit. If he watches the stream, as he said, look, he said to me, look, he said, don't worry about hurting my feelings. I'm no snowflake. As long as I learn from it, you know. And I'm telling you now, Sparky, no. When they haven't got blodge, you should not be hitting with a wrestle piece. This guy next to him is 4 XP off a level. He could have been leveled up by now, just like Project is saying. And if he's leveled up, that's another 2 players less for the Pro Elves to have. Really poor play. Really poor play. It's not often I'll be strong and say it's a really poor play, but that is a poor play. There's no reason to do that wrestle piece. And there's a 2 down. We're going to go for the 1 turner. So, hopefully, for the Pro Elves, we get a few players back here. They might start panicking. Oh, look at this. A dead player on a 4+. Casually gets himself back up. Meanwhile, yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm sure that was a Meatloaf song. So, how good is this 110 defense? Can he actually score? Do a 110 with what he's got left. Projecki, our 110 god, if he's still in chat, let me know. Can you 110 with what he's got left? That beast ain't gonna help. This looks like it's overtime. Almost all the games I bloody stream are overtime. Unless it's Projecki's games. It should be easy, yeah. It should be easy. This should be as easy as it gets. There can't be an extra 10 because we've got the security gate. So Nagel don't have to worry about that. So this is going to overtime. There's no way this is going to be... There's no way scoring. I'll tell you that right now. No way scoring here. I don't even think the great Projecki could 110 this. But, you know, you still got to be professional and put your 110 defense out there. No, it doesn't. No, Never Steal does not cancel Disturbing Presence. Tackle zones, yes, but not Disturbing Presence. And if Hirio thinks that, is going to be in for a bit of a shock. That is for sure. As the real Bernie Buffon comes in, opens the door. You right, buddy? Anyone who doesn't know,
Dad,
I'm named after my dog.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
Benny 4 years ago, he was 0 years old.
He was 4 years old, isn't he?
I mean, zero.
0, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, Nerves of Steel, I suppose it's there because they're not scared of getting hit, are they? And you know, Disdain Presence could be anything. It could be flowers flying about or anything, really, couldn't it? Big stench.
Woohoo!
Teenage BO, some crap like that, I don't know. Here we go then. Can he do... Oh, lovely skull! He re-rolls it! Oh, why would you re-roll it? Why? Why would you re-roll that? You've only got one re-roll left. Oh dear.
Lucky for him.
Well, that... Oh, God. Yeah, I ain't got a problem. I think this stem present should work on them, to be honest, but because it's totally different. Oh, guess what, guys? We're going to overtime. So, I don't know about you guys. I would not have re-rolled that skull. Oh, he didn't come back. Oh, that stupid babe. Get him another one. Right, elves need the ball, and they need it now. Are they going to get the ball? Let's see. And they do! The elves will have the ball! Wow. Pressure on the Nurgle, then. He's got more than enough players to score. Hero doesn't usually have a problem scoring with elves, like most decent elf coaches don't. And all of a sudden now, well... if the Pro Elf fans or the Hero fans will be half-halving, thinking this game's done. We're going through to the next round, and the other Nurgle team will go out just like Major's Nurgle team went out in the first round. But we don't talk about that. Oh, Major let me down big time. So subject at the moment. But yeah, it doesn't look good for the Nurgle all of a sudden. It wouldn't. It might. You know, I don't know what he's gonna do. It might even just almost like Sad Cage decide where the beast isn't. You know, he's got an agility 5 piece there who could just go through tackle zones no problem. He's just got to get him into the position. So obviously the Nurgle will be hoping for either a blitz or a perfect D. But oh, here he is. Tuck, your ears must have been burning. Bloody. Gave you the burniest tip to win it all, and how do you thank me? Getting knocked out first round. Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Deathball? You know, both his rerolls were questionable. The first one now seems more of a genuine reroll than the second one. I don't understand why he would re-roll the second one. So he's going to go with the agility 5 piece to throw the ball. Can see that. So what we're going to see here is clear this guy. And you know he's going to roll foul appearance because, hey, that's what's going to happen. And then make some sort of like, I don't know, screen here. Agility 5 guy's going to come over here, throw it to one of the catchers. And then next turn he will try and score. That's what I'm guessing he's going to try and do. And here we go. Ball's in the air. Change of weather. Doesn't hurt them at all. It's not a bad kick. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better, I guess. Alright then. I call foul appearance. Are we going to see it? And then what do you do? If you're all foul appearance, do you re-roll it? That's the other question. Oh. I don't think you can. Oh, he's gone with this one. Ah, there you go. I was calling for the foul pin, never got it. And here comes the screen. The lovely screen. And is Hirio gonna book himself into the next round? Oh, he didn't roll a 1. That's one thing he'd been worried about. So long as this throw isn't a mess. And it isn't, and here we go. So the beast is out of play. This guy's out of play. Everyone else is in play. And this is it. And this is the thing about overtime. Sometimes it just goes on whoever wins the toss. And I think it's safe to say whoever won the toss here was probably going to go through by some crazy BS. And it looks like the Pro Elves. And I'm sure Project will be delighted that there's no chance he'll get playing against his good friend, Sparky. I can't see how he's going to do this. Oh, Daisy. Where's that? Whoa. Okay. Tell you what. He may be tempted to go and dodge into this. Saying that's only going to be one die in it. So maybe not. He could go in with... Oh god, strip baller going in there is a 5+. Can't get the beast there. Oh, what's he gonna do? Well, he can't hit this guy, and he's got sidestep, so that'd be big no-no. What's the chances on a 5+ with a reroll? What's the percentage, guys? I'm sure one of you smart people will be able to tell me. 5+ dodge with a reroll. What are the odds? It's not just that. It's all the bugs and all that in his face. You know, he might have nerves of steel, but if they're in his eyes and all that, he's like, oh, get him off me, get him off me. Then he's going to put him off, isn't it? Yes, it's a 5+, but what's the percentage? I mean, can he get... I mean, he really wants someone to thing him, doesn't he? I mean, he can. I mean, basically, he'll just tag this guy, won't he? And he'll come in this way, so he gets the 2 die still. There, 3%. 1 in 3. But if Project is to believed, he'll get it done. Sparky needs to be the postman. That's what he needs right now. He needs to deliver, or he is going out. Oh, Slacker's here. He's saying no, it's 55%. That seems a bit tasty. I could get beyond that. 55%. 33% I'm a bit, yeah. 55%. I'm quite liking my odds there. Now we know if this was Killsy with his Saurus dodge on he dodges on a 5+ all the time, just Killsy with his Saurus. So that would not surprise me. Although the way he's setting this up doesn't look like he's gonna. I think you've got to try, haven't you? I mean, that's just pointless. I don't know why you've done that. That makes no sense at all. Yeah, exactly. This is it. You know, even if you get it. Here he goes, and he's gone in with... Oh, he's gone in with this guy. Wrong guy to go in with. And it doesn't matter, because he failed anyway. And then, guess what? The next dice was a 6. That's the way it works. And, yeah, he really should have gone in with his other guy. It didn't really matter. And here we go. Yet again, the Bernie's curse in full effect. I said the Nurgle would win. And what happens? The Elves win instead. And well done to Hirio, who kicks the ball in celebration. And, well, I think it's fair to say whoever won the coin toss in overtime was going to get it done, I think. Don't know about you guys. It was a good game. Let's go back. So 11 armor breaks. If you would turn around to me and said that Dr. Flusman's only going to get 11 armor breaks, well, that might have blown. I'd be like, oh, it could be in trouble. But you know what? Hirio only gave him 29 blocks. I felt like he gave a lot more blocks out than that, but he didn't. So 11 armor breaks on 29 is not too bad, I guess. 4 KOs, 2 injuries, just didn't do enough in the end. And that's really that, isn't it? I mean, 14-1, 16-6 there. Guitar, 19-1, 17-6. There wasn't really... I can't think of any really unlucky play in the full game, so nobody can really blame the dice. It just, I think, came down to, you know, who won the toss in overtime. Yeah, that's a good point, Deathball. I mean, that was a really, really thing he's gonna have to look back and think, you know what, that was a big mistake. You know, you're in the playoffs now, so I mean, I don't think he was trying to farm, but if he is, that's very ballsy. Try and farm when you're 1-0 down. You've got to get them off, and you know these guys are naked, they've got no skills, and in the end, that agility fire piece did the throw. You know, it was really poor. You know, for anyone out there, you know, if you're going against a naked an elf player, you know, with no skills at all, you don't go in with your wrestle piece when you've got a guy who is 4 XP away with Mighty Blow and Block. You know, it's a no-brainer. And why he kept doing that, I have no idea. Because the thing is, as well, is it puts his Nagel Pesico on the floor as well. So, you know, and they're slow. So that really hurts him more than it hurts, obviously, Hirio. So, I don't know. Just makes no sense to me. But again, hopefully if he does watch the video back, he'll listen to what we've said and think, you know what, we're right. Because we are right. But, you know, you learn through your mistakes. Yeah, Nagel. Who won the last championship with Nagel? Answers on a postcard if you know who the coach was. But yeah, so we've got the Rats versus the Chaos. So that's Mercy and V-Power V tomorrow sometime on Saturday. That'll be a good game. This game's tonight between 9 or 10 p.m. I'm not sure if I can stream or not yet, but that'll be a good one. Lizards versus Chofs. The Chofs have no claw in that one. And then I will try, but it's at a bad time when usually me and the missus, you know, sometimes watch stuff. So it depends what she's doing, to be fair. If I can, I will. So we'll see. And Glow. So yeah, so that's Liz. Glow. They got a big win over Abandon's Dwarfs. What was tipped to go far, and they're against Gedley, one of the best coaches on the PS4. And that Oak team is scary. So that'll be a good game. Maybe Sunday that one. There's been a lot of problems trying to get that game sorted. And then this one, I'll just have a look on my Discord to see if anybody has messaged to say when this game's going to be played. Because mainly, most of the games should be played by Sunday. That's what we're looking for. I've got nothing on my Discord to say when this game's going to get played, so I don't know. So, there you go. Congratulations to Hirio. It is 2-1. The bet is curse continues. Sorry. I've got to get to a point now where I best stop tip people, because whoever I tip basically gets sunk. You know, the only guy I seem to be able to tip and it doesn't affect him is Projecki. When I tip Projecki, they always win. That's what I should do. I should just keep tipping him. I'll be all right. But that's me done. Thanks for everybody for you know, keeping the chatting to me and keeping me entertained while I do this. Hopefully, if I do stream tonight, someone will come on with me and you know, we'll have a good laugh, because I think Kami versus Segezio, that is going to be carnage because they're both very big characters, both do crazy shit, and I think that's going to be such a fun game. So thanks again, and I'll see you hopefully later on tonight. Take care, guys. Bye bye.